This video is going to show you a number of strategies to message someone that you have found on LinkedIn. If you are a first level connection with someone on LinkedIn, it is very easy to send them a message or email them directly. When you're first level connection, you have this option here, send a message. You can click that button. This box comes up. You're going to type in your subject, your message, and then you're going to sign with your name, and I would suggest including a phone number and an email. So now Samuel can get back to me by phoning me, emailing me directly, or messaging me through LinkedIn. I actually prefer, when I'm a first level contact in most cases, to just send an email directly. So click here on contact information, and for your first level connections you will have their email address here. You'll see that Samuel has also provided his phone number, so if I wanted to phone him instead of email him, I would be able to do that. So you have those two options with a first level connection. You can click send message or contact information and then just use their email to send an email. Now, it could be that someone is not a first level connection, but you share a LinkedIn group with them, or there's a group that they're in that you could join and then end up sharing a group with them. And I have a separate video on how to send a message to someone that you share a LinkedIn group with. So you can take a look at that if you don't know how to do that. Another strategy is to invite the person to become a first level connection. Once they accept your request to be a first level connection, then you have access to their email address, or you can use the send a message as we looked at in situation number 1. So let's just talk briefly about inviting to someone connect with you. So here's Tom, and for some reason I'd like to invite Tom to connect with me. I'm interested in the work he's doing or whatever. So I'm going to click the connect button. As you see, there's a number of options here. So colleague means that Tom and I worked at the same company at some point. Now maybe I worked at DuPont and Tom worked at DuPont. We never knew each other. We may have even worked in different time periods, in different locations, whatever. But the fact that we both worked at DuPont at some point, I could select this colleague, and then in my personalized message down here I could say, hey Tom, I see that you worked at DuPont in the 1990s. I was there during the 1980s doing blah, 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 blah. Interested in what you're doing now. Would you like to connect on LinkedIn? Okay, something like that. Classmate means that we went to the same school. And again, you don't have to have gone during the same time period or even the same campus location. Just the fact you both went to LaSalle University, you can use this classmate option and again personalize your message here. You know, hey, I see we majored in the same thing at LaSalle, just a few years apart. Did you have Professor so-and-so for your such and such a class? I'm looking to grow my network of accounting professionals in the Philadelphia area. Would you like to connect on LinkedIn? Whatever. We've done business together means that in one of my either current or previous job, okay, we didn't work together, we didn't work for the same company, but we did business together. So maybe during my time at the Strategic Source, Tom was a client, or I had or a vendor, or I had some other involvement with Tom while I worked there. Okay. Friend, all I can say is you better be sure when you use the friend option that the person really is a friend. If they're a stranger and you use that friend option, when they see your invitation, they can say they don't know you, what's known as IDK, I don't know. If you get a certain number of those, then LinkedIn will lock you out from being able to invite other people to connect. So you only want to use that with people who are truly friends. And again, you want to personalize your message. Hey Tom, great to find you on LinkedIn. Hey, why don't we connect? All right, since we're friends, my message can be very informal, very chatty, that sort of thing. Okay, other, that obviously covers a wide range of possibilities, even the fact that Tom and I don't know each other. But if I have Tom's email, I can enter it here and then again personalize my message. So Tom, I see that you're doing similar work at such and such a school to what I do at LaSalle University. I'm always looking to grow my network of like-minded career development professionals. Would you like to connect on LinkedIn? Okay. And then if you select I don't know Tom and you send the invitation, LinkedIn's going to tell you that you have to know the person in order to invite them to connect. So those are some things to know if you invite someone to connect with you. So here's another strategy to use. So if you're a second level connection with someone, that means, so I'm a second level to Jared. But we have someone in common. Jared is a first level connection to Willow King Locke, and I'm a first level connection. So I could send an email to Willow King and ask her to forward a message to Jared. Let me show you how this is done. Okay, here is Jared's LinkedIn profile. You'll see that I'm a second level connection to him. I can come down now on the right hand side and see who it is we have in common. Now in this case it's one person. There might be several names listed here and you can select just one of them, or there might be several names and then see who else you have in common. You can click on that and see the full list. So I'm going to remember Jared's name, write it down, copy it, whatever. I'm now going to go to Willow King's profile, and by clicking on contact info I have her email address. So I'm going to send her an email. Say, Willow, we are first level connections on LinkedIn. I see that you're a first level connection with Jared Trulinger. I would really appreciate it if you could forward the message below to Jared. And then below my email to Willow in the same message, I have an email that she can forward, a message that she can forward directly to Jared. Here's another strategy you can use to send a message to someone you found on LinkedIn if they are an alum of LaSalle University. You can go to the alumni directory on the alumni website known as Explorers Connect, and if you see an envelope symbol you can send them a message from the alumni directory. Let me show you that. Now let me show you two ways to get to the LaSalle alumni website. One is to come to the main LaSalle website, lasalle.edu. Come here where it says LaSalle 4 and just click on alumni. The other way is to type in lasalle.edu/alumni. Both of those will get you here. And what you want to do is log into your account. If you have never activated your account, you'll see the option to activate your account, and then you can log in. And then you come right here to alumni directory. And what you'll see is you can put in someone's first name, last name, class year, and there's an advanced search you can do as well, where you can enter things like state, degree, that sort of thing. I'm just going to do a search based on name. I'm going to look for Jim Gulick, put his name in, do a search, and what you want to look for is this little envelope symbol right here. If you see that, you can click on it and send him an email. You put your subject in, your message, and again, sign your full name, a phone number, your email, even though it's here and they'll see it. It's always nice to have it in the message. Another strategy is simply to go to the company or organization website and do a search for the person with their last name or both first and last name, and you may be able to find an email or other contact information on the company website. Some organizations, some companies will have a directory and you can search within that directory and get that information. And if nothing else works, try phoning their place of employment, which you should be able to get off their LinkedIn profile, and just ask for them with whoever you reach there. However, obviously before you employ this, if you do get them on the phone live, you want to have thought through what it is you're going to say to them. Do you need some ideas for what you might say on the telephone? Well, I have a resource here what this consultant calls Miracle Networking Scripts. And you go to hiddenjobmarketsecrets.com and get some very good advice on how to start that conversation on the phone. And there you have it, 7 strategies to message someone on LinkedIn.